Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of two um, of Group D WCA 2014. Yada yada yada. Fly, once again, the purple orc player in the top left. Honestly, Fly, like, I do really appreciate players just sticking to their one color because it reduces the amount of time I have to spend and the thumbnail and then the overlay as well. Even though I have like shortcuts when I do the overlay and all that, still even with shortcuts, like the fact that it's still the same color means less work I have to do. As you can see, this clever scheme of actually talking about nonsense for the first couple of seconds in order for me to actually fill in the gaps of silence, hopefully it's working. I don't think it works now since I pointed it out, but either way, the map is on Turtle Rock, the map that I got confused with last game. I won't make the same mistake, hopefully, or at least for a while. Fly is looking to go for the same thing. Blade Master first. Yeah, pretty much nothing different. His opponent is going to be ZDR, the orange orc player, in the bottom right. Yeah. I actually haven't noticed this. Previous series, ZDR Watchy Fritch, he went yellow then orange, and now he's doing the same thing again. I don't know if that means less work for me, but it's just something I noticed. Going for the Blade Master as well. Voodoo Lounge first. Actually, no. Orc Bro then Voodoo Lounge. That is... it's not different from either of these, okay. So it wasn't too much of a big deal. Let's talk about game one, I guess. I don't know what to say. I think it was partly because of just Fly getting the better of harassing as an enemy than ZDR has. I don't know if it makes sense, but like the fact that Fly was much more successful in his harassment than ZDR ever was in the early game. But of course, I guess you can partly blame the fact that ZDR's targeting might not have been the best. I guess you could argue that his targeting against the Kodo Beast over the Blade Master was maybe a little questionable. But honestly, in the last fight, I think it was absolutely just not the right choice to focus Kodo Beasts over the Blade Master, because at that point Fly had two Kodo Beasts, and then, you know, what's the point of focusing one if there's still the other? All Fly did was focus Blade Master, win fight, or win game. That's literally what he's done. Of course, you know, you gotta give the credit to him for cancelling both the Spirit Lodge and the Bestiary, because that kind of prevented ZDR from actually getting that Kodo Beast lead, since he only ever had one at a time. And of course, I didn't see it, but I mean, ZDR was supply blocked at one point and prevented him from actually, you know, producing that first Kodo Beast, or at least until for a little while. Anyway, level 2 for the Blade Master of ZDR, and level 1 only for Fly, but that will be remedied fairly soon, I would imagine. Alright, ZDR's grunts. Not sure what they're planning on doing, but the Blade Master is not going to wait to find out. He's going to go straight after one of them. We might have some pathing here, but since it's grunts versus grunts, they're just the same movement speed. I can't see pathing being that easy, and yeah, it doesn't seem so. Fly might actually fold himself into the same situation where he uses so many wind walks to kill one grunt, but it seems like he's being patient here. He's just going to just run. Oh, that was a bad turn, and that was a mistake. Honestly, ZDR should have just kept his grunt going, but that turn really screwed him over. Either way, level 2 for both Blade Masters. We do have ZDR here. What is he trying to go for? Honestly, there's a little too many grunts to actually start focusing one of them, but here we go. Will Fly react? He will indeed, and honestly, I do like that choice. We do have the Dove's appearance actually being used by Fly. Will he lose that grunt? Does seem so. But so much damage is being put on that Blade Master. But if I guess at the end of the day, ZDR won out on that trade. Like, I guess you could say it's natural for a Blade Master to get salved up anyway. And of course, experience is always important. Neither of these two players have gotten really good items. ZDR, I guess, has the better of the two. +3 agility as well as the Talisman of Evasion will definitely help much more compared to just Mantle of Intelligence and Circlet. Second hero will be the Shadow Hunters. Once again, for both players, it looks like ZDR's has been significantly delayed as he tried to match timings with the Spirit Lodge Bestiary. So yeah, will that delayed Shadow Hunter lead to a disadvantage? Who knows? It just depends on how quickly that Shadow Hunter gets that level 2, I think. Although I really hate making these assumptions because I could be completely wrong here. +6 intelligence on the Blade Master. Again, it's not the best item for the Blade Master's case, but of course it can always be given over to the Shadow Hunter, both the Robe of Magi and the Mantle of Intelligence. Oh, nice creepjack there from ZDR, able to get himself that level 3 with the Blade Master. However, Hex comes down and yep, a couple of damage, or a bit of damage being dealt to the Blade Master, about half health. But of course nothing more can be pursued as it's kind of hard to chase a Blade Master. I don't know why ZDR came back. All he's going to do is get damaged again. Honestly, if he stays around when Raiders are out, it's at that point he should deserve to die. Anyway, solo farm for the Shadow Hunter. He is halfway there. Halfway also for Fly's Shadow Hunter, who does have the +9 intelligence now. Of course, you know, Blizzard loves to be funny, and I mean the Shadow Hunter is also agility for some reason. But yeah, never mind that. There we go with a Creepjack from ZDR, and another Creepjack, I believe, will be able to be picked up there. Speed Scroll will be used by Fly's units. Will they try to go for any picks? He is able to get an ensnare on one of those grunts, but the Shadow Hunter is going to be focused down by ZDR until the Hex comes down on the Blade Master. Oh, we do see a lot of red numbers here. It does seem like ZDR has learned his lesson. He is going to be focusing on the much more important units, but honestly you could argue that he's only doing that since there's no Coda Beasts out on the field already. Level 2 has been gained on the Shadow Hunter, and I would say advantage to ZDR. He's actually picked up another Slippers of Agility, so that is these two slippers essentially a better Claws of Attack +6. I say better because of course you benefit from the additional armor and of course the attack speed that you get. It's like, what is it like? It's like 0.4 armor per agility, I think it is. Or something like that, is it? It says every 3 points increases armor by 1, but yeah, I don't know if that might just be including the current agility as well. Honestly, if I had to do math, then that would probably make sense. Either way, here we go with a fight. No Coda Beasts out for either players just yet. There we go with the Healing Wave for the Shadow Hunter of ZDR. That's going to help him quite a bit as Fly Shadow Hunter has yet to reach level 2. We do have a couple of peons moving out for both of these players to act as meat shields. Who is currently losing in this fight. However, it does seem like Fly is losing a little bit of ground, but he did bring over a Coda Beast. Will he be able to change the tides? Never mind, ZDR has also brought over a Coda Beast, and it does seem like Fly is going to die very, very soon. Honestly, this targeting is much better. If and only if the Blade Master is not targeting your own Blade Master, then you can go after other targets. Because, you know, you have to react to that. But, yeah, Fly is not looking too good in this one. And, well, the Blade Master looks to follow. GG from him, actually, and that is going to be game as he loses both of his heroes. ZDR is able to pick up wins, and I am actually impressed with that. I think he picked up one game against WC3 G2, but I don't remember too well. It might have just been, I don't know, it's either him versus WC3 G2 or him versus WFZ. It's either of the two. We have a long break here. I think it's because the spectator has been around, or has stuck around for a very long time. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I will hopefully cast the next one very soon. It is going to be WC3 G2 versus WFZ. Stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.